The U.S. House of Representatives voted today on a bill that could prevent a national railroad strike. If a rail strike does happen, some say ENC could see major effects. That at your side's Caitlin Richards is joining us in the studio tonight after talking with a local economy expert. So Caitlin, what kind of impact could a rail strike have here?
Courtney, the impacts we could see in ENC if there were to be a rail strike ranges from higher cost of goods and services to the possibility of temporary layoffs.
The railroads provide a very valuable service for East North Carolina residents. They help with lowering transportation costs. They're more fuel efficient than cars, so they also have better emissions for the environment too.
The joint resolution is passed.
The U.S. House of Representatives voted 290 to 137, passing legislation to approve new contracts for railroad workers and prevent a national rail strike. ECU economic professor Dr. Nick Rupp explaining more on congressional involvement.
They want to make a strike illegal by the railroad workers. And if this were to happen, that would prevent the railroad workers, in essence, from striking.
Also pushing an agreement, President Biden, who met with several groups in order to prevent the strike that could cost the U.S. economy $2 billion per day. And even worse, it could happen right in the middle of the holiday season.
This, unfortunately, is not good news for the economy if a railroad strike were to occur. And don't be surprised if you see higher prices in certain items that are shipped by rail.
Rupp adds a domino effect would be employer layoffs. He says since several businesses rely heavily on railways to ship their goods, a strike could stop productions including manufacturing and shipping goods.
This should be resolved without, in my view, without the government needing to get involved. This should be done among the railroad workers and railroad unions. Let them hammer it out rather than roping in the president and Congress.
As of now, the Senate hasn't set a timeline on when they plan on voting on the bill. The president is encouraging the vote to happen sooner rather than later. In the studio, Caitlin Richards, 9 on your side.